Hello people, welcome to Naughtyblock, capital M, for no apparent reason. My name is Nothins, Nothins, capital N, for an apparent reason. This is a new channel, me and a fine Sir Man thing, are doing. Most of it will be comprised of Minecraft. Not quite sure about any other games yet. We will be doing Let's Plays, how-tos, builds, random other junk, maybe update news, mods. It really all depends. There's no set scheduling, there's not really a set anything, you just kind of go with the flow, mostly because our time zones are so different. But, however, most likely videos will be uploaded on weekends. Right now, we're in the process of getting the channel up and running, so I don't really expect many people to view this, see this, whatever. However, the few of you that do, we are getting everything up. I got a few formatting issues right now, dealing with some Photoshop, trying to get the background and the avatar picture, which I think is okay for now. And right now I'm thinking about the background. I have to edit in another Minecraft skin. I had to think of an intro for videos, which will be slightly difficult for me. Other than those few things that I just mentioned, there's not really much else that needs to be done. However, those things that I did mention are things that do take a while to get done. They just don't happen overnight. Mostly because I want stuff to look nice, even though what I think looks nice, other people don't. I'm just so new that it looks crappy. But I'm trying here. But for today's video, just to get one up, I'm just going to show you how to do a simple cobblestone wall generator. You've seen these everywhere. There's nothing difficult about them. I have three wall generators. I have this big hunk of long thing here with all this useless, needless stuff here, as well as it all copied over here as well. And it just builds a whole entire wall when it's turned on. What I do like about this is you actually have the functionality of having it build just one wall, or it will build the other one and then start on the second wall. You'll have the ability to turn it on and off, and you also have you can apply power to it, and it's also set like that for the other two walls. This one here, it just goes. You break a block, it will replace it. You break one, it will replace it. There's no turning it off, there's no turning it on. You have to do it all manually. And then there's this one, which I kind of screwed up the mechanisms for. But the engine part to it's right here. I guess it is kind of facing the wrong way, but anywho. This builds it actually really fast. It's one of the faster walls I've seen, and it's quite nice to use. However, I still haven't got it memorized yet on how exactly to build it. This is my first time building it. I tried it again over here and completely screwed it up. So, and it's also kind of big. Most of my stuff is just, 2-3 blocks high and a few blocks long, and then just the redstone that runs over. And I use a lot of space when I build, mostly because I have the fear of redstone wire getting crossed, or I need the space to work around everything, which is why this is so big here. I mean, I could scoot it up closer, but is it really worth it? And I don't really think so. And I'm not too good with redstone anyway. Most of my stuff is usually piston based, like your doors, your wall builders, your lights, your T-flops, your red obsidian generator, your piston locks. those things I know how to do. I usually do not look up YouTube videos on stuff like this, just because I want to figure it out myself, which usually ends up frustrating me. So most everything that I do, I figure out myself, and I'm not really going to brag about it, considering it's not that big of an accomplishment, but to me it is, because I had to come up with everything by myself. But anyway, I'll get to showing you this wall then. The first thing, make a day. Second, get your buckets of lava and your buckets of water. And I guess we'll do glass this time. I'm more of a stone person, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna put your piston right here. You don't really need the side one unless you want it to go out. For right now, this will be fine. You gotta make sure to have your ditch for the water. Because if you don't, the water will run into redstone. And I'll show you over here. Right here, the pistons they sit right here. The redstone applies power to the blocks, which then push up. However, the water is sitting right above them. Now, if I were to probably break this block, I'd get lava. Anyway, you can see my point. The redstone powers the block underneath, which then powers that. You must, and I recommend it, you must have the repeaters on the side of the lava. So what we're going to want to do is break these here. Break them down two. You can break out this if you want. It just makes it easier to move around. It doesn't really matter. You're going to place your repeaters. Place one line of redstone behind it. And then you want to place this here. This will lead to the clock. Alright. Make sure you put everything back how it was. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place our water over here. And we're going to place our lava on this side. And you can see it makes your cobblestone right away. Now, once that's said, all we have to do now is get our support. You want unmovable blocks, so your obsidian or your bedrock will work perfectly, or else you don't want it pressing too high. So I think we'll do 3 high wall. And let's say you're in survival, it's really not that hard to get obsidian. All you gotta do is just get a bucket, some redstone, 2 buckets and some redstone, a thing of lava, flop it down. I've modified the redstone generator a little bit to add a toggleable lava and then pistons that'll push blocks in to get rid of lava, so it makes it a little bit more safer to get in. So to add the clock, you can do it like this or like this, or my preferable one is the 4. There are a lot of other clocks. I just prefer the 4 repeater clock more than anything. Unfortunately for this, you have to allow the time to get the lava to turn into cobblestone. So you're gonna have, when you're making this, you're gonna have to toggle with the switches a little, or repeaters, in order to get the time just right to get as fast as it can be. Let's see, maybe we can get it a little bit faster. See, it's still a little too slow. We'll take these out for now. see. Now, it's not making cobblestone, which means we're gonna have to come back here, and we're gonna have to add in another tick until it will make the cobblestone. It gives it enough time. This is one of the things that I don't like about this. It kind of slows it down, but it's really simple and it's really easy, so I can't complain too much about it. So we'll set down another layer right here. And make sure to cover our lava. And there you go. Simple cobblestone generating wall. Now, there is a way you can kind of turn this into a game. I have the idea in my head. You would have it set something like this, maybe a little bit faster, and as the cobblestone would move up, you'd have to break it before it reached the top. Now, if it reached the top and one of the blocks were to say push up one more, it would then get a redstone signal to come down, turn off the clock, and then it'd be game over. Now, as for like a scoring system, I don't know. That's a little bit too complicated for me. I would just know the basics of how to get it done. But more or less, this is your basic cobblestone wall. This is Naughtyblock. My name is Nothings. You'll probably be getting a video from my partner here soon. So keep an eye out. Please subscribe. That way we can get this channel up and running. And for those of you that do subscribe now, thank you for your support. We'll try the best we can. Thank you, and good day.